Ming.
Yeah.
And with that, we should be live, I believe. Now, to see if I can actually find my stream on my second monitor.
Alright, so, yeah, the second monitor is going to be interesting, because the way I had to find it on, at least through your own channel, was going to content, and then there was a thing between videos live.
Oh, no, because I have it on public now, I can actually see it. I think that's how that works, at least.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Perfect, really. So, it is indeed going to be the last episode of Chrono Trigger. Now, there are two questions here. One, can I accomplish everything I set out to? And two, if I do, shall I keep going further, or just leave the Lost Sanctum where it belongs, in complete and utter obliteration?
I feel like it depends, alright? And hear me out here. It depends on how early you get everything done. If you have enough time, if you can get enough. If you can actually do that, you know?
That's true. I need to do some very basic research real quick. Alright. I think I'm good. I think I'm set, really. Yeah, I think I'm set.
Hey.
I
just said alrighty.
Alrighty, indeed. So, with that being said, time to open this up, get set to the live scene. Alright. Checking my second monitor to make sure it actually switches over.
Understandable.
Get my cursor off screen. How unprofessional of me. There it is. Alright, I think we're good. So yeah, we'll be heading into the fight. I'm here in chat. Alright. Now to test your new chat box. Add moderator. And will Streamlabs properly count the thing? Oh. I entered this room before that message was sent.
It doesn't seem like your chat box is working. Oh wait, never mind, now it goes.
Yeah, it just takes a moment, I'd assume.
Jesus, that took forever.
Indeed. I'd imagine there's some delay, beyond what is delay. Anyways, we see some fascinating things here. We've got our party in tubes.
Tubes. Tubes.
Tubes, indeed. There is a cat blocking your screen. Unfortunate. I know what you have seen. It is your futures that slumber in this hall. Destiny in its essential form. All the dreams that might have been. All the happiness and sorrow you might have known. Your tomorrow, as it has been witnessed. The Black Omen transcends time and space, drifting through the all and nothing, waiting for Lavos to awaken. Destiny has led you here, and here you shall remain. Unless you can defeat me and bring down the Omen, there is no future for you. Really now? You good? Come, children. Lavos slumbers. I will guide you into the depths of his dream. Did I say dream? I meant, of course, his eternal nightmare. Will you now? Ah! That's not nice. Go ahead and cast Dark Bomb, and let's see how she reacts to that. Not at all. Good to know. And physical attacks also don't trigger a response. Interesting maneuver from Queen Lean. Not Queen Lean, Queen Zeal.
Queen Lean, Queen Lean.
Wrong fictional queen in game. I guess
fine.
not fictional in game.
It's fine.
That being said, Chrono casually critting for 1,000 health each time he attacks. Also, I forgot to read this, but Sheldon just got wiped by a Dunsparce. Unfortunate.
Ooh.
You hate to see it happen.
Were you gonna make Aaron a mod as well?
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Add moderator. There we go. Oh god. We're low again. That being said, nothing Robo can't handle. Casually healing us for like 300 every time he does heal beam. By the way, HP max in this game is 999. Just 3 digits, not 4.
Hmm. And considering you just took 911 damage.
She just used a move that sets HP down to 1. Yeah. My powers don't seem to work here. But I have a better idea. I can feed you to the Mammon Machine. You'll be made one with the Omen, Lavos, and me. I'd rather not.
Doesn't that sound like fun? Why no,
Debatable.
it actually doesn't. Why no, it actually doesn't. I think I'd rather like to keep my my physical form. I don't see a reason to make this any hastier than I need to in becoming a ghost.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, we've been told the Mammon Machine alters all energy. Magic sacrifice to increase attack, and if we hit it with physical, attack sacrifice to increase defense. This is gonna be an interesting fight.
Hmm.
Now the question is, does healing have an effect on it? Nope. Dark Bomb, and we're gonna use Rapid Fire Fist, I think. Releases stored energy. How much is this gonna do? Jeez, that tore Robo apart. What the hell?
Hmm.
Oh, we're not doing much damage now. Robo's gonna...
I mean, yeah, because he keeps attacking, sacrificing attack to increase his defense.
Oh, we seem to be doing damage again. That being said, with Robo's next thing, we're gonna need him to heal and not damage. Point Flare. Alright, Robo is still alive. Heal Beam. He's no longer alive. Raise. Man, the Mammon Machine really just said, alright, you die. How rude of it, really. Alright. Robo, please heal yourself again. And us with you as well. Alright, it's back into its energy-altering state, so, it should lose magic and such. Robo's just gonna make sure that all of us are topped off. Meanwhile, Chrono and Magus are still just gonna keep casting and striking respectively. Speaking of, Magus is already almost out of MP. Robo's gonna have to heal. That being said, that didn't seem to do much. Use Dark Bomb again. And attack again. The machine remains still. Perfect for us. Robo's just gonna make sure he's topped off. Probably not the worst idea, I don't think. That being said, Magus is out of MP almost, so we're gonna go ahead and use Dark Bomb one more time. And have Robo throw a high ether at him or something. High ether seems good. That'll give 60 MP back. And while it's not converting MP, or while it's not converting energy, we can just have Magus strike normally. Ah, I guess that's over. There goes the Mammon Machine. Funny how that goes. But now... something's going on. Also, I love how you can see the effects of the screen just dramatically changing my background light.
Oh, yeah.
That's really funny.
That's why I ended up getting a, fucking, what's it called? A technical stream light.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny part is, I got the stream light, streamed a few times after that, and then stopped.
It do
be
like that.
I'm planning on going again, and it's literally because I'm like, wait, I could stream on YouTube. Just because Twitch is horrible doesn't mean that YouTube is.
Yeah, just because Twitch might be actively digging itself into the ground doesn't mean that all streaming sites are. Anyways, you maggots! I am the queen who shall rule for all eternity at Lavos' side. You will not stand in my way. Fool, no thing, no life can last forever. You are deceived, a pitiable plight. One deserving of mercy, at least. I will put an end to all of this. Accursed prophet, do not think I have forgotten your transgression at the Ocean Palace. You shall pay for it now with your life. Okay, so when you do it, immortality's fine, but when I try to do it, living's not okay. How rude. What a double standard. Either way, we now have, I've made a miscalculation. So, don't attack that with physical attacks. Good to know. I can, however, attack the face directly. At least in counterattack. Okay, don't attack it with magic either. Just straight up don't attack the hands, I guess. Heal beam. And just go for the face. My favorite way of going about things. Alright, we're gonna see how Dark Bomb fares against the Queen's face. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Starburst. Magus might be dead. It is entirely possible. Yep, he is dead. We're gonna go ahead and cast Raise. Hope Chrono survives this. He survives this. And with Magus back alive, we're just gonna cast Heal Beam on everyone. Probably not the worst idea. I will say, while Robo has great, like, ability to heal people, or at least in terms of how quickly they usually take damage, if someone just gets chunked, there's not much he can really do about it.
Yeah.
Also, I did not read what that spell was. Whatever it was, it didn't do much to Magus, but hurt everyone else pretty considerably. Either way, as long as Robo focuses on keeping everyone else alive, it'll be fine. I think. Probably. How rude. Stop your glowy pointing at me. Cast Heal Beam again. Fire off a Dark Bomb. I love watching Chrono jump across the entire screen to crit things. Also, this is not a good sign. She has once again reduced our health to 1. Before I let off that heal beam, we're gonna... Oh, Magus didn't die. Well, now he did. Funny how that goes. This is not a great sign. Yikes. Entirely because I thought Magus was dead. He had his MP stolen, that's what happened. Entirely because I thought he was dead. We didn't actually do anything and everyone just died. Conveniently, though, we can resume. And, okay, I guess we have to fight the Mammon Machine again. That kind of sucks. Oh well, not the worst. We can still work with this. Just keep doing what we were doing. As long as Robo keeps everyone alive, I don't think it matters what we do. I'm just gonna leave Robo's command on cooldown just so he can heal when we need it, rather than wait for it to come back. Just like that. It's great watching Chrono go from dealing like 1,000 damage with a crit to dealing 20. Now we're gonna go ahead and let off one attack with Robo while it's in its sort of recharge phase. 400 damage, not bad. Keep on using whatever we've got to heal. While it stands still, keep chipping physically with Magus instead of magically. Rude. Stop being good at video games and using target priority against me. Alright, the Mammon Machine is once again altering energy. So keep using Dark Bomb, keep plane attacking, and have Robo once more on standby to heal. Alright, now's as good a chance as any for Robo to cast Heal Beam. Two crits in a row, each one doing double digits of damage. Classic Chrono. Bonk, bonk. Alright, now we can actually start doing damage again. Robo's gonna top himself up, make sure he's at a max. Get hit by a point flare. He's still fine. And the Mammon Machine has been destroyed. Again.
Yeah!
That's what we've been waiting for.
speaking of, that's what we've been waiting for. Jesus. Just Charlie's call to action.
Indeed. How much is he at now?
Let me open the game and figure that out.
Alright, I believe we've already seen all this dialogue, and by believe, I mean I know we have. This time, however, I have the context to not attack the hands. Just gonna have Robo heal himself. Oh, how rude. Throw a high ether at Magus. Have Robo heal everyone up.
Okay, let's see here. He is currently at 1.9 million wins, with the second place being at 935,000. He's over doubled them again.
Somehow checks out.
Well, the third team is at 465,000. Jesus. I gotta check something. The lights on the keyboard just went out and they won't come back on.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. Like, the keyboard's still working just fine. But the lights just aren't coming back on.
Dang. I'm once again gonna keep Robo on standby until his healing is needed most. That's a pretty good reason to need healing, having everyone's HP reduced to 1.
Yeah. I would bet.
Also, Chrono just getting 2 crits in a row. Always wonderful. Man is actually insane. Alright, Magus has had his MP stolen. All of it. That's rude. He's gonna go ahead and use a... He's gonna use a mid-ether on himself in case it all gets stolen again. In the meantime, Robo's gonna heal everyone. Stop that.
Okay, I just tried to unplug my keyboard, put it back in, and the lighting's working again. Yay!
Nice. We love having working lighting.
Indeed.
Unlike what I've got. Oh man, my lighting has always been awful.
Understandable. I fucking just love watching your wall light up blue.
Every time Robo heals.
Indeed.
It is pretty funny, I'll give it that. Oh man, that is really funny. Oh, I destroyed it. We're good. We have defeated the queen.
How dare you, vermin, hound my steps? Oh, almighty Lavos, lend me your power.
Never a great sign. It seems as though the Black Omen has done something. Ha! At last Lavos stirs. Before him, you are as grist before the wheel. But I shall attain immortality. Will you now?
You said it wrong. It's I. But
I
shall attain immortality.
The Black Omen is disappearing, and we're still on it. Apparently it doesn't matter. This isn't the day of the Cataclysm, I remember. That being said, I also don't remember what time period we were in. Either way, here he is. Lavos. Lavos enters attack mode. In this particular instance, he is borrowing the attack mode of the Dragon Tank from way early on in the game. I believe between attack modes we were given the opportunity to change which party we're bringing. That being said, given this is a boss from the very beginning of the game, we're probably fine. Bonk. Yep, Lavos changes attack modes. He's now borrowing the attack mode of the Guardian system from the future. And we can still change our party and get new stuff going. I will not be doing that. If I remember correctly, we want to break these pods. I love it when Chrono's counterattack does everything for me. So nice. Lavos once again changes attack modes. This time borrowing, I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is the beast in the cave that was only weak to magic. I don't actually remember if it ever gets named.
In that case, you should name it. That beast in the cave.
Your new name is that beast in the cave that is weak to magic. Only the most clever name.
Indeed.
Alright, it once again changes attack modes to be Zombor from the Middle Ages. I'm gonna go ahead and use set of ethers on Magus. Perfect. I'm also gonna go ahead and use a mid potion or something on Robo. Alright, we're good. I do not remember what I'm supposed to do against Zombor, so I'm just gonna beat the lower half. Alright, we're good. Nice crit from Robo. Nice crit from Chrono. And in retaliation, upon death, steals all of Chrono's MP. How nice. And now we've got the fused Masa and Mune. So we're gonna go ahead and restore Chrono's MP now.
But the question is, does it's Lavos, right?
Yes, this is Lavos.
Does Lavos copy the abilities of boss fights that you didn't do?
I actually think so. I do believe that is the case.
Okay. I was just wondering that because you know, like you have your you have the bosses that you actually did go through, but what if there's bosses that you didn't?
Even if you didn't fight them, I believe Lavos still has their techniques, and I think this is most easily visible in New Game Plus. Which we will be doing, by the way. That being said, probably not in the same way. Either way, Lavos changes attack modes, and this is Nizbel from Prehistory?
The next question becomes, when are you going to be doing New Game Plus?
Well, on this stream, when I say doing New Game Plus, I don't actually mean, like, all the way through. We will be at least opening it up and probably getting another ending. I just need to cast Lightning. Come on, Chrono. There you go. Now its defense has been lowered. Beat it up.
I don't know why, but when you said beat it up, I just started hearing the Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. That'd be a very different advertisement. Either way, now Lavos once again changes attack modes to be Magus. That's kind of funny, given he's in our party right now.
Chrono punch, Chrono punch. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
He changed his barrier to be weak to lightning, I think. And then weak to dark? But I queued another attack, so now he's weak to ice? Yes. Alright, might as well cast ice magic. Also, try and... no, we don't need healing right now.
Ooh, I just realized one of the most annoying bosses that Lavos could, what's the word? Not imitate, not interact with.
Yeah.
Son of the Sun.
That would be pretty bad, but fortunately I don't actually think he takes on that form. If I'm not mistaken, all of the side quest bosses are ignored in this fight.
Okay.
Which is good for me, because I would not be able to deal with that personally. I cannot gamble properly. I think his current weakness is fire, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong about that. I was wrong about that. Either way, who needs to actually worry about weaknesses when we can just do that? Bonk. Bonk. Having Chrono with the haste hat is so nice. He's already super fast, and then make him even faster. Alright, Lavos has begun casting, I believe, Dark Matter. Doesn't matter, he's dead. And now he is the Black Tyranno with Azala. Which, I believe the strat here is just beating up Azala, or the Azala substitute. Now for the longest basic attack in game. Probably not actually true, but it feels like it.
Watching as everything slowly ticks by.
Indeed. That is not what I meant to attack there. And Lightning 2 again. Summons forth Boulder, dealing 40 damage. Cast Lightning 2 again, just to try and get some more chip damage on everything, as well as exploit Azala's weakness. Azala casts Sap on everyone as she dies, and now we're just free to start beating up the thing. I think we're gonna do that with we're just gonna do physical attacks, I think. I don't actually think we have much reason to be concerned about what the Tyranno is charging up to do. Mostly because it's just so late in the game that this thing's completely irrelevant by now.
Yeah.
On one hand, I think it's really cool that Lavos goes through and has you, like, fight back all the bosses you defeated on your journey. And the same strats that worked against them are still the optimal way of taking them out in the Lavos fight. But at the same time, it's kind of like, oof, that you have to fight it again. That being said, there is actually a way to skip this, and that is if you fly the Wings of Time to the Cataclysm, you're given the option to fly the Wings of Time directly into Lavos and skip this phase entirely. It's really funny. Here we have the golem that kept Melchior sealed back in the day. But yeah, I'm not even joking. It's really funny. But, yeah, you can just do that. That being said, doing that does have a slight change to one of the endings you can receive. Not that it really matters. I do not remember what the strategy here was, so I'm just going to cast ice on everything and see how that goes. Alright, no counterattack, so I think we're good. I'm going to cast Electrocute. That sounds like a funny thing to hit it with. Get him, Robo. Speaking of Electrocute, we're going to show off Megavolt, which is Chrono and Robo's dual lightning magic dual tech. Just casual 2,000 damage. Pretty standard stuff.
Pretty cool animation to it as well.
Indeed. Commencing repair of parts, it says. Not if we have anything to say about it. And with that, the boss rush is over, I believe.
It's actually really interesting, though, having your final boss be a boss rush.
Indeed. Now we just fight Lavos as it is. I need to see if it has a response to just physical attacks. Because if it does, then I could get easily very carried away and just eat shit. It doesn't seem to. And magic attacks also don't seem to trigger a counterattack. That being said, Chaos Zone Confuse. With how little damage that did, I'm assuming that would inflict a status effect normally. But since all of our party has status immunity, we're good. I'm gonna keep passively beating this thing up. Oh, that did a decent chunk to Robo. I have him heal himself. Destruction once again rains from the heavens. Not really doing much. Mission accomplished. Be wary, the end is yet far. I will sever the wick of your life's candle, Lavos. And now that we have defeated its outer shell, we can enter the beast itself.
So when you just fly into the Cataclysm, this is the part you get sent to?
I believe so.
Bruh.
According to my sensors, we are close to the core. There is no turning back now. Well, now seems about as good a time as any. Use the save point we find here. Go ahead and use the shelter. And with that out of the way, this is our last chance to change the party. And I think even though Magus Robo Chrono is a really good narrative team to fight off Lavos with, I think we need to give some other people some spotlight. So I'll be bringing in Frog, Luca, and Marl for this last segment of the fight. Let me make sure they're all set up with good equipment real quick. So Frog has True Masamune, Status Immunity, Status Immunity, Status Immunity. I think this is the best armor we've got for you, and for you, and for you. I think we're set. Hero's Badge, Prism Spectacles are really funny on Luca. Magic Ring +6. Might honestly take Magic Crest just in case, because Magic Defense is nice. And other than that, I think we're good. So this is going to be the party I'm taking on Phase 2 of Lavos with. I'm not 100% sure if it'll be the most optimal. I don't remember what parties are good for Phase 2 of Lavos. But what I do remember is that this is a legendary fight indeed. Here we see what Lavos is at its very core.
This must be Lavos.
This is the real thing? Cyrus, stand with me in this battle.
Bruh, why does he look like so? I mean, I get it. I know why. It's Toriyama, but really? They decided that the fucking big bad was gonna be Cell?
I'm gonna use Double Cure right away. Just occurred to me, this party is not very tanky. That being said, Frog and Marl are like the ultimate sustain team, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm gonna go ahead and start casting Protect on everyone. And Haste on everyone as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna get everyone buffed up real quick, I think. Keep everyone alive as well. As best I can, at least. Have Marl haste herself. Use heal on Frog. And just, I think Marl currently has the effects of Barrier due to equipment piece, but I could be wrong about that. Either way, we're going to cast Protect. I think Frog needs haste now. And also Protect. I'm going to go ahead and physically attack with him. Body activated. I have no idea what that does. Either way, Frog's going to go ahead and cast Heal. Does Marl not get Barrier? Actually, she doesn't. Hold on. That's not amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and use Double Cure again, if Frog survives this. He does. We're good. Alright, Luca's just going to cast Flare, I think. Probably not the worst idea. Yeah, definitely not the worst idea, I'd say. Dark Will also looks like it's supposed to cause some sort of status effect. We're gonna do a dual tech between Frog and Marl for Ice Water. Do some more magical damage.
Understandable.
This party does crazy magical damage, by the way, in case it is not obvious. Like, Luca on her own already does crazy magical damage. I'm gonna hope everyone survives this, so I can use Double Cure right away. Yep, we're good. Luca's just gonna cast Flare again. We've destroyed the left arm of the Forbidden One. That's the right arm. R left, it's right.
A left.
A left. A left arm has been destroyed.
We're not picky on whose left it is.
Indeed. Our status immunity has been disabled. This is not a great sign. Also, Luca does not have enough mana to cast Flare again. That being said, Fire 2 will probably work for our purposes. And from here on out, we can probably just physically attack. Alright, let's find out. Dark Will, does it inflict anyone with status ailments? Yes. Luca is currently the only person who has had her statuses. I'm having a stroke. Has had her status immunity disabled. So.
Who's had her status as ill?
Indeed. Now let's see the Wonder Shot in action. 500, not bad, but not good. Alright, now it's just the body as far as I'm aware. Dark Will, so Luca's probably going to once again have a status effect inflicted on her. Last time it was Confusion, this time it's Confusion.
Confusion.
She missed!
So this time, it's Confusion.
And next time it'll be Confusion. I actually do not know if this is the only one I can inflict. Either way, Luca's still attacking Lavos, even while confused, which I find really funny. Umbral Embrace. She's poisoned now. Not amazing.
Obviously, she knows who her enemy is. She's just confused about how she feels about it.
Not entirely wrong, it seems. It's like, is Lavos really that bad? I know he destroys the planet and all, but... Either way, she's not confused anymore because he hit us with something that did area damage. Dark Flame's Embrace. That flame doesn't look very dark, I must say. Double Cure. And we're just going to keep attacking with the Wonder Shot. This is still one of the funniest weapons I've ever seen in an RPG. Having the damage you deal with it scale depending on the last the last digit of your in-game time.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Learned Frog Flare dual tech. This far into the game, we're still learning dual techs. I guess I just don't use this party that much.
Literally beat the final boss. Dual tech.
Well, that's phase 2 done. I consider the boss rush plus other stuff phase 1. Phase 2 was that, and now we have phase 3. Now I understand. It lives on a planet for as long as possible, selecting the most desirable life forms, allowing them to advance, and then harvesting their DNA. The young it gave birth to on Death Peak must have all of that DNA. Eventually, they'll migrate to other planets, and repeat the cycle. This thing is the reason we're all here? It's a parasite, sleeping within the Earth all this time, stealing all our progress. Such a vile being. We do not live for your ends. Murderer. Will not be used by the likes of you. And now, the true final battle begins. Still less phases to this fight than other RPGs I've played. Either way, we're going to go ahead and have Marl start casting haste on various things. Meanwhile, Luca and Frog are just going to keep chipping away at the one that healed. Because I think that just makes sense.
Huh, I looked away for a second, and when I looked back, all I saw was, that Lavos has turned into a Big Daddy from Bioshock.
Yeah. It do be like that.
Those are some fucked up little sisters.
That is one way of saying it, yes. Oh god, this is not amazing. Yeah, my party is not, capable of surviving hits, it seems, so we're gonna go ahead and, see what we can do about that, because this is not, good. I might need a different party for this, upon closer examination. Well, oops. We got the bad ending again. I may have made a slight miscalculation and did not account for the fact that none of these characters have really good physical defense. So, when it unleashed the ultimate physical attack, Grandstone, everyone died. That's kind of embarrassing. Here we see the same thing we saw when I initially fought Lavos. It is the same bad ending. But, yeah. Turns out physical defense is a pretty important stat. Just maybe. In the end, the future refused to change.
It only refused to change because you refused to change it.
It only refused to change because I refused to change my party.
Not wrong. Actually, no, you did change your party.
No, it's because I changed my party.
There was too much change.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and, that being said, I do want to bring at least one of these people along.
There was too much change that it ended up changing nothing at all.
Indeed. So instead of Robo, we're gonna bring along Marl. And, Magus, I think, should be probably replaced with Frog. Now, Marl and Frog don't necessarily have great survivability, but what they do have is, sustain. Actually, no, I should probably make sure Robo's at this party.
Yeah, considering this is...
Yeah, Frog, Robo, Marl... Okay, so Robo, Marl, Chrono. This is going to be a good party. So we're going to go ahead and use a shelter again. Save.
I mean, especially with Robo being your all-in-one.
Yeah. I wanted to do funny things with narrative purpose, but I ended up just fucking it up instead. Funny how I keep letting that happen.
Yeah.
Either way, so, just gonna do this again. Robo's gonna make sure we're all topped off. Marl's gonna give everyone some haste. Particularly Robo first, I feel like. Just because he's got so much versatility to him. Also, Chrono already permanently has haste, so it doesn't really matter giving him haste.
Yeah.
That being said, not having haste is gonna hurt a bit. Well, what we do have, or not having flare, I meant, is gonna hurt a bit, but what we do have is Megavolt. Marl's just gonna make sure she's topped off. Nice 2. Cast Heal Beam, and Robo is in danger. Cast Cure. Just have everyone do some physical attacks for a bit while I wait for something more impactful to spend MP on. Alright, arm destroyed again. Now I need to focus on the other arm. Gonna go ahead and use Ice Tackle. Who has been cursed? Marl. I can work with that.
I'm playing Yakuza because I'm realizing I didn't have enough time to actually go ahead and like record any gameplay of AC4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just—it's always stuns me, like how how strong Kiryu is.
Yeah.
Because you're like I just like you know do you know how strong you have to be in order to turn a potted plant into a lethal weapon for 3 people at the same time?
I do not know how strong one would have to be, but I would imagine pretty strong.
Indeed.
Just gonna heal beam again. Can you not? Once again, gonna heal beam. Waiting for Marl's confusion to wear off is gonna be somewhat annoying, but I can work with it. She missed her shot on Chrono by a mile. Cast Megavolt on the one enemy standing. $2,000 damage, not bad at all. Alright, Umbral Embrace should be an attack that Marl can be unconfused by. Not bad at all. Gonna go ahead and do an Ice Tackle just for damage sake.
I always think it's so interesting, like, hitting your teammates to like get them to stop being confused.
See, the problem is I can't actually target my teammates. I have to wait for them to get hit by an attack.
Yeah, I guess it's not an ability, like, really a thing you can do in Chrono Trigger. But, like, in other games...
In other games, just snap out of it,
yeah.
Slap.
I guess in practice that would work, but it's still like, damn.
So like, you really have to do it to him.
they're a little confused, but they got spirit, and you're fucking beating them up.
Alright, we're gonna cast a Rise on Robo, have Chrono hit himself with an elixir. Because that is how items are used, right? That is the terminology. Pure Wind. Mostly to make sure Marl survives her poisoning. And once that's done, Chrono's just gonna stab. Slash. Either way. Nice shot, Marl. I love how, if she misses, regardless of whether or not she's confused, she'll play her laugh animation.
Mm-hmm.
That's really funny.
That is.
Alright, Dark Will has been cast again. I think this is the confused move. Indeed it is. Marl is confused. Tried to shoot Chrono. Missed. And laughed about it. Robo's just gonna heal up again.
Marl is just very slowly becoming the Joker.
Indeed. Which triple tech was that? Hold on. Let's find out. Looking at the stream.
Let's see. It was...
Alright, after this Chrono attack. Lifeline, I think?
Yeah, I couldn't see it. It was too fast.
That was Lavos' goal, storing and analyzing the genetic code of every creature on the planet. He aimed to use it all to induce self-evolution into the ultimate form of life. This thing is the reason we're all here? His offensive capabilities are incalculable. My sensors are overheating. I was given life by human hands. But life is life. I am no different from Luca and the others. This planet is my home.
And thus, we try again. Salty Rumback. Here we go, my favorite. Alright, so starting off, so what does Lifeline actually do? I think this is just full heal. I could be wrong about that. That being said,
then that helps.
Let's test it out. Because, Marl almost just got obliterated. Oh, I think what it is it's a revive state. Like, if someone dies, they can revive. Yeah, grant all allies a one-time auto-revive. That's really nifty.
Oh.
Cure Wind. And Chrono's just gonna beat up the heal pod.
Yep, and there's more proof of Kiryu's strength. He just picked up a potted plant, threw it at someone, and knocked them out.
Nice.
And, like, there was a good distance between them.
Reminds me of Yuri Lowell using a pebble to knock someone out in Tales of Vesperia. A man who was wearing a helmet. Nice diabolic whisper. He really hit us with that status ailment. Didn't he? Alright, left pod has been destroyed. Cast Ice Sword 2 on the right pod. See if we can get it down any faster. Lavos Core is defending. Is it now? That did nothing. Hold on. Is you weak to lightning? Alright, our HP has been halved by the Tech Demon Star. Ow, how rude. Crit you in response. Lavos' core has lowered its defenses, so I think that means it's going to be casting a spell here. Lavos Core preparing Resurrect. So when you destroy its pods, it'll try and revive them, obviously.
Hello!
Hello!
Hey, welcome.
We're in the final battle of the game.
I see that.
Dream Reaver, ultimate magical attack. Robo will probably be defeated by this. And possibly also Chrono. Yep, Robo and Chrono were both defeated by it, but because I have Lifeline, they're both fine. Nifty tech, to say the least.
Shit.
Alright, the healing pod has been revived. But we're gonna cast Cure Wind. And I think Chrono's just gonna try and strike with Luminaire. I say strike, but it's a magical attack.
Now you're striking. Strike back!
Okay, the heal pod is, The heal pod is indeed healed by magic, so I can't do that carelessly anymore. Man. Robo has been cursed, so status immunity has been disabled.
There's a love being countered.
It's not the worst. We're given plenty of options for dealing with it anyway. Speaking of options, I forgot to give my team haste. I should probably do that. Grandstone is being used, which wiped my entire team last time, but this time Robo's here, and he should survive it pretty effectively. Indeed he did! Alright, Lava's Core has had its defense restored. Marl is out of mana. Oh god! Chrono just got... Not Chrono, Robo just got obliterated. He took 2,000 damage. That being said, I threw out a Mega Elixir prior, so everyone else is back at full health and mana. So, we're fine. We can work with this. I'm receiving a phone call. We're going to use an Elixir on Robo just preemptively. Try to destroy the right pod. Alright, I think now's as good a time as any to prepare another lifeline. I think this can be used multiple times in battle. I'm hoping it can. Because if it can't, Grandstone is going to ruin my plans. That being said, Grandstone killed Marl, removing our ability to cast lifeline anyway. So, unfortunate. I need him to... I need him to change the time period again to be out of prehistory, because I cannot deal with the physical attack.
Looks like he's doing it now, though.
Yeah, entirely possible. Oh, by the way, his, which time period he's in during the fight actually changes what attacks he has access to.
Oh.
So if he's in prehistory, he gets the ultimate physical attack. If he's in 600 AD, he gets the halved... Or, I'm not actually sure if he gets the halved health attack. Or if he gets the ultimate magic attack. One or the other, I can't remember which. And now seems as good a time as any to use Aura Whirl.
Alright. Well, it is past 11 here.
Indeed.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks.
I will talk to y'all tomorrow.
Yep, see you
Also,
then.
don't forget to plug my stream for tomorrow.
Indeed.
Even though, like, half of your viewers for me.
It do be like that, don't it?
Alright, night guys.
Night.
Yep, night.
Gonna cast Heal Beam, try and keep Robo in the fight. I'm not sure which time period this is. Hold on. Alright, what status ailments have we been inflicted with? Marl has been put to sleep, and Robo has been stopped. Not fun. While Chrono's the only one who can do anything, I'm going to try and destroy the right pod. And also, Dream Reaver. Robo did not... Nobody survived. Hold on. I might not actually be prepared for this fight. Hold on. I need to check something real quick. All right. Alright, I have another idea. Let's see. Bring Ayla. Robo, probably. And... I need damage is the problem. Ayla, Robo, Frog. Then we're gonna shelter. Save. Let's just make sure everybody's got. Yep. Status ailments. Yeah, I think we're all good here. Just a matter of actually winning the fight now. And not dying like an idiot.
Just win the fight, just win the fight, just win the fight.
What do these three have to say about Lavos' core, supposedly? Amazing. It possesses the DNA of every organism that has ever dwelt on this planet. We've seen Frog's dialogue. Ayla no lose. Alright, now. Cure Wave. And we're just gonna have Ayla attack this thing. Just as she is. Robo's just going to use Heal Beam, try and keep everyone topped off. Cast Ayla and Frog's team heal technique. Nice crit from Ayla. Nice crit from Frog. This party might not survive this attack. Indeed, Robo is dead. That being said, Frog survived it rather fine. So where are my Athenian waters? There they are. And Frog's just gonna go ahead and use a Mega Elixir. Probably just the safest play. I do not remember the strategies here.
Been so long you don't remember.
Indeed, I last beat this game, like, I think when I was still in pretty early high school. Which was indeed a while ago. That's not a great sign. Hold on just a moment. Robo back. Heal Beam. Queue up an Athenian water, but not actually use it until Robo's ready to heal again. Never mind, I think this is where the fight ends. Yep, that's where the fight ends. There's not a great show going on here.
You remember how to defeat him soon, you kick his ass.
Yeah, I'll get it eventually. You need to remember what I'm doing. Let's see. What am I missing here? Hold on. I do not remember. You're doing great, champ. Thanks, Trash Man. Alright. I definitely need stronger magic than what I've been bringing along, so we're going to need Chrono in here. I think the party I was using earlier might unironically be the best party. So we're just going to go with that, I think. Not to mention I have used the most stat boosters on this party, so even though I wanted to bring other party members into this, this might be my best bet.
Just use your strongest members you have.
Yeah, most likely. What does Magus have to say about Lavos? At last, you meet your end, Lavos. Obviously, the only reason I've lost all these fights is to demonstrate what characters say about it. Obviously.
Indeed.
Heal beam.
You're playing bad on purpose.
It's called throwing for content. God damn it, Chrono died. Unfortunate. Heal beam. Chrono's just gonna cast Luminaire, and Magus is gonna cast Dark Mist. Probably should have had him cast Dark Matter, all things considered, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't Dark Matter. Chrono, I'm gonna need you to live. Luminaire, Dark Matter, and Heal Beam.
I'll be right back because I go get food.
Not a bad idea. Can you not? Mega Elixir. And cast Electrocute. And Luminaire as well. Probably should have just done their dual tech, but these things happen sometimes. Either way, the right arm is down. We're going to cast Megavolt as soon as it becomes available. Magus is vulnerable to status effects now. Come on, Robo. Alright. Chrono just had to get one last counterattack in. And Magus is going to cast Dark Matter after Megavolt goes off. That arm is destroyed. Alright, Magus is going to be confused, but that's not too much of a concern, I don't think. Robo's gonna cast Heal Beam. Umbral Embrace. This will swap Magus's Confusion out for Poison instead. Heal Beam, and Magus is going to use Dark Bomb instead of going all in with Dark Matter again. Flames of War. I don't believe I've seen him use that attack yet. Bonk. Dark Flames Embrace again. We should all survive this, I think. Yeah, even if just barely. Chrono gets 2 crits in a row, one because counter, the other because he's him. I'm going to use another Mega Elixir. Cast Electrocute, and Luminaire in case that doesn't finish off.
I return.
Hello. Alright, and we once more enter the final phase of the fight.
As usual, you've been sharing Discord this entire time.
Indeed I have. Live commentary reactions have been an option this whole time.
Yeah, because with YouTube I have like a 15 to 20 second delay.
Indeed. We were but sown for him to reap. All of humanity, or rather, all life on this planet. At last, our final meeting. Your life ends here. Does it now? If everything goes well, the answer is yes. If everything goes how it's been going, then the answer is no. So once again, our main goal is to witness as Robo takes 2,000 damage. Not great. We're gonna have Magus revive Robo. That was not the correct target. Have Chrono use an elixir on Robo. Might as well get him topped off again. Hopefully he doesn't cast Heavenly Tears and just one-shot Robo again. Hopefully. Even if he does, the left pod is down. And with that, we can start casting some damaging magic. Namely, I'm going to go for Megavolt right away. And Magus, in the meantime, is going to cast Dark Matter. I've miscalculated my timing. Alright, now our magic should do stuff. That being said, I'm just going to cast Luminaire. Cast Dark Matter, and then with Robo, I'm just going to keep using Heal Beam, try and keep everyone somewhat alive. There's the Luminaire. There's the Dark Matter. Heal Beam. Luminaire again. You had a temporal shift to what I think is the future, but I can't tell. In the meantime, Chrono's gonna hit himself with an elixir because he's currently low on MP. And by low, I mean he has not enough to cast Luminaire. Heal Beam. Alright. Left pod is up again, meaning we have to destroy it. Otherwise, it'll keep healing. By the way, in case you noticed, the main Lavos body is not the one in the center, actually, but the one on the right. Because the one in the center died during that. And didn't actually go down because of it. That being said, I am once again casting my offensive text way too early, because... Oh! Defense lowered by use of Resurrect. We're still good. I'ma head out. Good luck to you. Thanks, Trashman. I appreciate you being here. Cast Luminaire again. This time nobody's had their status immunity removed, so that's not too threatening at all. That being said, Luminaire is once again putting in some major work. Dark Mist. Its defense has been raised again. That being said, we can still trigger it to revive, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm gonna try and bring down the center body again because it's the one that deals the most threatening damage. Like that. Magus needs to hit himself with an elixir. Robo needs to keep us all alive, and Chrono needs to get back to dealing damage with Luminaire. That being said, he can't really keep this up given the amount of MP it costs, but it's not really that concerning because I've got plenty of elixirs. Might as well spend them on the final boss, right? Dark Matter. And we're gonna go with Rapid Fire Fist on this thing, just to try and get some more chip damage in before the Resurrect goes off. Chrono's gonna use an elixir on himself just for the MP. Magus is going to physically attack the pod, and Robo's going to use Rapid Fire Fist in a bid to get it down in a single strike. Didn't quite happen, so we're just going to hit it with Chrono, and have Magus cast Dark Matter again. Now Robo's going to go ahead and cast Electrocute as well. We just keep using our mana, then there's nothing that can go wrong. Just slap oh god, that did a lot of damage, actually. Megavolt, and Magus is actually going to use a Mega Elixir, I think. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alright, Lavos Core has had its defense restored, so we're just going to focus on chipping down the main, or the center body. Lavos' Core lowers its defenses. I'm going to prepare to strike with Megavolt. I don't know what changed. This party's just my best. And by that, I mean I know exactly what changed. I used all of my stat boosters on them. Either way, we're just going to Dark Matter. Prep another Megavolt for when Robo gets his actions back. Oh, never mind. I guess it's done. We're done here. Good job, everyone. We did it. With the right pod down, the fight is over. Lavos cannot effectively sustain itself without its right pod, due to not being alive. That's a pretty good reason to not be able to properly sustain yourself, I'd say. Either way, with that, we have defeated Lavos and prevented the world from ending.
Nice.
Finally. Took me long enough, really.
Indeed.
Chrono! Chrono! You! Wake up and get your wretched body out of bed. Your state... I did not read that because I mashed through like an idiot. We've been searching high and low for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter?
Daddy, no! Chrono hasn't done a thing.
My daughter says Chrono has done nothing. What do you think of that, Chancellor? If I may speak freely, Your Grace, I think your daughter is quite clearly delusional. Chrono's deeds have impacted the entire kingdom.
The Chancellor too? What's the matter with you? Please, just listen to me. There's a reason I've been gone. You see, we had to...
Save the future?
What?
You saved the future and taught us what it is to have hope. You defeated Magus' troops and restored peace to the realm in the year 600. Chrono beat Reptites.
What's going on? Why are you all here? Luca, you brought them here, didn't you?
You undertook quite a daunting mission. These past and future members of our line told me all about it.
Members of our... line? You mean these people are all my ancestors and descendants?
Here I was fussing about rules, when you were off protecting our kingdom and the life of the entire planet. I believe a victory parade is in order. Tonight we celebrate you, the hero who saved the world. Now, Nadia, why don't you go and enjoy the last night of the fair? And here's our parade. Come along with Chrono, our hero. Come along with Princess Nadia, home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. Let the Moonlight Parade begin. And this is our reward for saving the world. Marl finally gets to live the life outside of the castle she's been longing for the whole time. Funny how things go, isn't it? Well, with that all squared away, I think I'm just gonna say it. I think I've said this before already, but I do think Chrono Trigger is one of just the most fantastic RPGs of all time. There's not really a single moment in the entire game where I slowed down to grind, and although I did make several missteps, I kind of came out alive at the end of it. Ah, nothing better than a toast under the stars. Chrono, have a sip. You're the hero today. Does...
Honey, don't just be a sack of potatoes. Dance with me. I can't believe it. They say you saved the world. But still, I do wish you would spend a little more time around the house. Oh, Chrono, the king says you saved the future. To think, my daughter's own best friend. Wait till I tell my friends. It's terribly troublesome having no one around to look after the pets. Princess Nadia, you look beautiful. No, don't get me wrong, honey. You look good, too. This is fantastic.
Hello again, Melchior. I don't suspect there will be much need for weapons anymore. My days as a smith may be at an end. But looking up at that beautiful sky, it's hard to be worried about something like that. You go back up. Yeah. Zara, little last hurrah. Nothing really changes. but there are lights everywhere. It's finally nighttime. If we head up here, our party's waiting for us. Well, everyone, this is it. The time of parting is upon us at last. The gate is growing weak now that Lavos is gone. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good. You're all leaving? Chrono strong, Marl strong too. Ayla have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you'd better have strong, healthy kids or I'll be in trouble. No worry, Ayla much energy. Yeah, she does. Wait, what did you mean by that? Keynote dumb! Ayla go now. Exuberant folk, and to think we may all have descended from them. Well, your majesty, Queen Lean awaits. We too should take our leave. Frog! I've always felt farewells were best kept brief. You're right, who needs words? And thus the princess kisses the frog. How poetic. Aw, you know it's a happy ending when the princess kisses the frog. So, you're going to search for Shala? Indeed he is. Luca, I will keep working hard in the future. What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo? So, you realized. Realized what? Robo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. The world will never be ruined now. Robo may not exist in the new future. Haha, do not be ridiculous. The new future will certainly have a place for me. Darn it, Robo, don't pretend you don't care when you're really sad. It just makes things worse. You are the one who taught me to consider the feelings of others in that manner, Luca. I am grateful for that. Don't cry, Luca. I'm sure Robo will still be built in the new future. Goodbye. Caution! Oil has occluded my vision sensors. Sight diminished. And there they go. Do you remember that talk we had? You mean about whether our lives flash by before we die? Yeah, I get the feeling that entity is finally at rest too. Yes, I feel it too. It's awfully easy to mess things up traveling through time. We should probably dismantle the Epic, shouldn't we? I completely forgot about the bit we had going where it was called the Apocalypse. We'd never be able to see any of the others again, though. Oh. You naughty thing, come back here. See, Chrono? Pets run away when you don't feed them. Hey, come back here. Well. Oh no! Chrono, that gate will never open again. Well, it looks like we have no choice but to go after them. Go after them? But the gate's already... Luca, you don't mean... We still have a time machine. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you. I'm happy, you know. Now there's no reason for you to be running off anymore. I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day. And there's the bell. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Pretty, isn't it? Nadia, could you and... Where did everyone go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Thanks for the gift, but I have places to be. And thus King Guardia was never let down from the bell. Phew, made it just in time. Shall I fire a few off? No, Taban, not now. Actually, I could really use your... Bonk. And yeah.
Fireworks, da-da-da. You did it.
Indeed I did. Chrono Trigger... There's a reason people consider it a classic. Plenty of reasons. And I think that it really just is something that everyone should experience at one point or another.
Okay.
It's just such a wonderful experience. Like, in terms of RPGs, this might just be the most fluid and easy to play. Like, maybe not easy to play, that might not be the correct term. But having the active time battle system and the whole party members teaming up for text thing, I think it really makes an impact in just how well this game plays and just how effectively the combat system comes across, you know? And every time I play this game, I'm just kind of at a loss for words just how much good it feels. Like, in terms of things like the story. Like, during this credits reel, we get to see various things going on in the time periods too. And like, it's a wonderful story being told about all of the people of the planet coming together to save it, even across time itself. And it really sort of inspires that feeling of, like, even if we're, you know, not making all the right choices, we still have the ability to from here on out. I think, especially nowadays, that sort of message really matters. And, even if, you know, we can't fix all of our problems with a big JRPG fight against the thing that's destroying the planet, still means we've got a chance, you know? And again, today's day and age, that really, knowing that we still have that chance, or even feeling that we do, really changes how we're going to approach things in the future. But yeah, everything about this game is fantastic. Like,
Nice.
graphically, it's got the whole 16-bit charm, with Super Nintendo in particular just being one of my favorite sort of just looks. Musically, the game is a triumph in every sense of the word. Like, I don't think there's a single track that I'd say isn't genuinely, like, fun, engaging, or just thematically appropriate in the entire game. Gameplay-wise, once again, it is just so fluid and fast and feels so good to do. Like, I've really just, once again, at a loss for words. I think this is definitely one of the games that really fostered my love for RPGs in general. Because it's just so good of an RPG. Like, this is the entire genre boiled down to its essence, I think. And I think it's just some of the best that the entire genre has to offer. So if, for some reason, you've been seeing me play through this game and thought, that's good, I'd still recommend going out and just playing it. Like, there's so much stuff here that just, even if you've seen it before, just seeing it all again, like, I was brought back to a simpler time, a better time. At least in terms of gaming. Maybe not necessarily in terms of world affairs. But either way, we have one last ending cutscene. This one animated. And, Toriyama style really shining through, I'd say. Mm-hmm. Only makes sense for the saviors of the world.
Oh,
Get a peek back to prehistory, of course. Gotta see where all our party members left off, right? How their lives continue as well.
Oh,
Indeed. Back in 600. Frog's returned to his human form as Glenn.
Frog is just Broly.
That being said, I do think he looks much more like Vegeta than Broly, even if his hair is green.
He's just...
Yep.
From certain angles, we look like
Yeah. Then back to the present, of course, since we started in prehistory, moving up along. Melchior is always prepared. Just wonderful seeing everyone again, you know?
Chrono Trigger looking like, Chrono looking like Goku.
Of course, it's just the classic Toriyama style.
They didn't show off Robo!
Unfortunate. Never mind, here they are. Or Luca's building the new Robo. That being said, I do think the future is coming up next anyway. Something going on here. Yep, no glimpse into the future, unfortunately.
Nobody cares about Robo.
But yeah. I'm just gonna keep saying it till I, like, don't anymore, I guess, I don't know. But Chrono Trigger, just highly recommend it. There's a reason it's a classic. Just so good. So good. Just a wonderful experience all around. Every aspect of it was carefully curated to make such a cohesive experience. And it's just genuinely impressive to me that it still not only holds up, but just excels in every way, even today. Like, I may not have done that good of a job in this playthrough, particularly against the final boss. But that being said, that's mostly just because it's been a moment, and it's, I was kind of rushing things along to show off everything the game had to offer, and even then I haven't shown off everything the game has to offer. In particular, there is one thing I would like to accomplish before this stream ends, but if I can't get it done, then that's fine too. Yeah. Like, the fact that even after beating the game, I still don't think I'm quite done with it, should really tell you just how much stuff there is here. And if anything, I might even consider not just intentionally not finishing this off, just so everyone can see where it goes for themselves. Because this next thing that I have going on, it's technically not super important, but I think that it ties up some loose ends in a way that pretty much nothing else could. And just off that alone, I once again think it might be better to just kind of leave that for the people at home. And because of that, I'm just going to let these credits play out. After all, wouldn't want to let any of the people who worked on this game go unnoticed. Like, it's just wonderful. That being said, from here on out, the content I'm going to display should, in theory, have been added in the DS version of the game. But, that's not necessarily true about one aspect of it. Namely the fact that, in New Game Plus, I believe your characters keep their inventories and stats. That being said, you do have to go about gathering them in the same way you did earlier on. Like, just finding them throughout the story. But, what you can do is, depending at the point in the game you fight Lavos at, mainly through the bucket, you could do some wacky stuff. And the game has various endings depending on what point in the game you defeat Lavos at. I merely showed off, which ending is this? Hold on. That was Beyond Time, I believe. So, the endings we've seen in my playthroughs, we've seen the bad ending several times, unfortunately. Beyond Time was played. So, in particular, we got, hold on. So the differences we achieved in Beyond Time specifically, we had ending 1B, Follow That Cat, which is achieved by doing anything but crashing the winged apocalypse into Lavos to start the fight. I believe Save the Chancellor also happened, because we did end up rescuing the Chancellor from Yakra the 13th. We have 1D, On That Day 10 years ago, which we got for saving Lara during the Forest side quest. And 1E... let's see... I have no idea what the outcome of this one was. So, well, naturally with Magus alive, the ending changed in that respect. But other than that, I don't know what else changes. Either way, this is what I've been looking for. These purple gates, these are new. These were not here initially.
Post-game content.
Indeed. You can now visit the Dimensional Vortex. Ending number 1, Beyond Time. Clear count, 1 time. We're going to go ahead and save our existing data. If we take this gate, we can, I believe, exit the Lavos fight at any moment. Please don't let me be wrong about that. Yep, we are in the end of time. And we're going to go ahead and see what's up with those. Mostly by taking... yeah, we're going to board the Apocalypse, as we do. take off. And we saw one of these in Antiquity, so we're gonna head over there first, I think. We go indeed, Magus. And if I'm not mistaken, over here we can find what we're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Into the dimensional vortex we go. I am unfamiliar with this location. This is a great rift in time's fabric. There is no stability whatsoever here. Shall we explore? I find this place intriguing already. If we go down, I believe that should be an exit, but I could be wrong about that. This place seems familiar. We seem to be on the mountains of Woe. These enemies don't seem particularly threatening, given the fact we just one-shot all of them.
That's the fun part.
Indeed. So a heads up before I continue this, I've actually not experienced this myself, because, like I said, the last time I played this game to completion would have been during early high school. And, I don't know why I didn't do this at the time, but I just didn't. Either way, this is definitely some interesting content, to say the least. My leg is dying. Not sure why. How rude. Threw a rock at me. Yeah, we're just gonna keep making our way over throughout this. And, something up here at all? Nope. Well, there's a fight. Kinda rude, all things considered. Nice job, Chrono. I think going this way. Good job from Chrono. Nice crit from Magus. Nothing too out of the ordinary here, just pretty basic and generic enemies. This guy that, is a cactuar, basically. Or a metal slime. I know you're more familiar with those, aren't you? Sheldon?
What?
Aren't you
Yes.
more familiar with, metal slimes?
Yes, I am.
Basically had one of those. That being said, wasn't much of a big deal. And now I have no idea where I'm going. Because that did not seem to go anywhere. Let me check it again. Yeah, no, that doesn't go anywhere. That being said... Oh, that's passable terrain. I go under that. Checks out.
in Dragon Quest, you have the metal slimes, the first metal type you fight. Then you move on. In some games, you move on to metal slime medley, which is just 3 metal slimes stacked on top of each other.
Makes sense.
Some of them don't. Some of the Dragon Quest games don't do that.
But yeah.
Dragon Quest 11 being one of them that doesn't do that.
Hmm.
Then you move on to liquid metal slime. This gives more XP than the other two. Then you move on to metal slime king. This is usually the highest. Some of them will have one that's a little bit higher that gives you even more XP.
Makes sense.
Dragon Quest 9 had, I think, either a gold metal slime diamond or a platinum one. I don't remember. But yeah.
Yeah. That being said, the whole comparison between those is if I'm not mistaken, metal slimes are practically impossible to hit, but once you do take them down, they give plenty of rewards, right?
They have high vision and insanely high defense. They only take 1 damage. They'll dodge a lot of your attacks usually. Using metal slash is usually guaranteed way of almost hitting them every time. They can still dodge it, but mainly what you want to do is if you have a way of getting a guaranteed critical hit with a skill, most people recommend using that because you're probably most likely to kill them.
Yeah.
Because as you fight the more advanced ones, the more health they have, and the less reliable metal slash becomes, because the lower HP they get, the more of a higher chance they have of running away.
Yeah,
the
ones I fought don't have any stacking evasion buffs like that, but what they do have is high evasion, and while they're not very resistant to anything in particular, they do run away and actually make it impossible to use abilities. So,
yeah.
Just JRPG things, really, wouldn't it be?
Now, sometimes you can counter drag a metal slime and immediately run away from battle. I've had that happen.
It do be like that.
After waiting 20 minutes for one to spawn in just for it to run away instantly. It's like, bitch.
Either way, as we keep going through this vortex, we find some fascinating things. We started in the mountains of Woe in antiquity, ended up in prehistory, and now we seem to be in Guardia Forest of the present day. We exit Guardia Forest. We find ourselves in the Fiend Lord's Keep in 600. Funny how that goes, isn't it? After playing some Donkey Kong, we end up in the underground of 680. It's truly some fascinating places we find ourselves in. We're just gonna cast ice because if I remember correctly, these things are weak to water. Yep, they were. Come on. Now these things should also be weak to water, just in a different way. Namely, I think their defense decreases when you hit them with it. Yep, water hardened sand, defense reduced. Got him. Exiting the desert ruins, we find ourselves in a new part of the dimensional vortex. Just gonna go ahead and use a shelter, I think. Probably not a bad idea, even though we haven't been that damaged. And onward we go. And we find ourselves on Death Mountain in the future. Or Death Peak? Something like that. I'm gonna just have Chrono go ahead and use Cyclone, which we haven't seen in forever.
They all survived. That's why we haven't seen it in forever. Robo's gonna go ahead and hit him with a laser spin. Not bad at all. And Chrono finishes it with a slash. Good job. That is not the path. Neither is that. Where am I going? Hold on. So up. Up. Can I go down that? No. Up. To the left here. Oh. Something for us, huh? Lapis. Bit outclassed, but we can still work with it. And up we keep going. That's not an exit. We can still keep going up. Up we continue to go. Here we encounter some enemies. Pretty standard stuff. I'm feeling like these are going to be weak to lightning, but I'm not 100% sure. And if lightning ain't it, probably fire. And if any of them survive, we're just going to have Robo top us off. That being said, Chrono did just one-shot at one of them in retaliation, not even with his attack. So lightning was not the answer. Fire, however, certainly was. Robo leveled up, not bad at all. I get the feeling there has to be something over here. I was wrong. Let me back up. I'm not going to be let back up, am I? And down I go. And where am I? Oh, I'm back at the start. Ignore me. Oh, I have to fight you guys again. Checks out, I guess. Fire 2. And in case anything survives, Cure Beam. And in case anything survives again, Lightning 2. Nope, we got them all. Let's go ahead, head down here. And there was something here, wasn't there? Yes. Here we find a high potion. Not completely useless. Nothing over here. In here we find not a good destination. Like I said, I've not done the dimensional vortexes. Vortices? What is the proper plural of that? Not that I really think of
what?
that. Vortex.
No idea. I guess vortexes.
I need to know this now. I'm Googling it. Vortex plural. Vortices. I was correct. Good to know. Well, we try the slide again, see if I can actually get somewhere important this time. This is new. Let me through. Perfect. Obtained elixir. And down here we find something, probably. Path back up. Oh my god, this place is annoying. If I'm not mistaken, general reception for the Vortex is that they themselves aren't all that special, but the thing they lead to in the end is pretty important, all things considered. That being said, I'm having a wonderful time going through this place 7 times. Alright, so that one didn't seem to be the answer. That's disappointing. That's also disappointing. Is there another one over here? Yes. This one leads us somewhere new. Obtained high ether, not bad at all. Here we see a I'm not sure what that thing was called, but it is no longer called what it was. Instead, it is now called dead.
The hell are you
Wait a
eating my
minute,
room,
I know
Pat?
what this is.
Hey, what are you eating? Cat walks in my room and starts eating something. Where the hell did you get a Reese's peanut butter cup wrapper? Have you been stealing candy? You little thief.
Something ain't right here. I don't think the game's supposed to be doing this.
No, I think you soft locked yourself.
That's frustrating. Why? Who knows? That's problematic. Yeah, you wanna clip that? Nah, it's not worth clipping, I don't think. Either way, time for my good old friend, Alt F4. Alright, we're gonna try this again now. If I resume, do I... Dimensional Vortex. Yep, we're still in the right place. Alright. I'm still on Death Peak. Robo's gonna heal himself a bit. As well as the entire team as well. Man, I can't believe I actually just got soft-locked by a failure in the physics. If you know anything about my academic life, then that is actually surprisingly iconic. try and use Heal Beam again, see if I can get Magus and Robo a bit more topped off. Robo's not quite at max, but he's close enough. Alright, let's try that again, and hopefully not get stuck on nothing this time. Alright, we're good this time. Odd, I've never seen Chrono Trigger get stuck like that before. That being said, this is post-game content that was added with the DS version, so I suppose it checks out that it's not super stable, since it wasn't in the original game. Magus is once again going to cast Fire 2, just make short work of this entire group. And Chrono is going to watch as he is not able to use his turn. Magus leveled up. Funny how that goes. Back down the slide we go. See if I can end up getting to that, this one. Where do you lead me? Somewhere new again. We get a high ether. And I've picked up that high ether before. Just not on this because of a soft lock. Dang. Gonna cast Fire 2 and have Robo punch this thing. You know, it's entirely possible that I just picked a bad Vortex to start at. And the game broke again. Why? Why? I want to show off post-game content, but no.
You're struggling.
It's not that I'm struggling, it's... The game is simply refusing to work. See, everything up until now, I've had no issues with outside of my own lack of skill. But this suddenly is a problem. That being said, the DS post-game content in general... Well, I guess... Technically not post-game. The thing I'm thinking of, there's a end-game content called the Lost Sanctum that you would typically handle right around the same time as all the party members' individual quests to get their own special stuff going. But, Lost Sanctum, not very generally well received. It is considered the slowest, grindiest, and least fun DLC of the bunch. Well, I say DLC, but just updated version edition. Yeah. There's a reason I'm not covering Lost Sanctum, that's all I'm gonna say. And Dimensional Vortexes, like I said, I think the Vortexes themselves weren't particularly well received. But I do know there's something waiting for me at the end of these. That was. That being said, if my game keeps crashing every time I make the slightest misstep, I don't think I'll be finishing this on stream.
Understandable.
Though, of course, that being said as well, I did want to demonstrate the part leading up to the big thing coming up. This is annoying. If you know anything about me, I have no sense of direction. So, the fact that I have to find the correct thing to go down is not exactly something I like doing. In fact, I think my least favorite part of original Final Fantasy I is the Tower of Trials with the teleport puzzle. I don't think teleport puzzles can properly be considered puzzles. I think they're literally just like guess and check. And I don't think that's very engaging gameplay. And this is carrying the same sort of energy to me, and that's not a good sign. No wonder this wasn't in the original game. At least I'm pretty sure the dimensional vortexes weren't in the original game. Yeah, exclusive to Chrono Trigger DS, as well as its re-releases. Well, Robo, go ahead and heal yourself up, pal. Alright, now, which one of these have I not gone down yet? There's... this one I don't think I've gone down yet. No, I have. This is frustrating. I'm just gonna run from this fight. That being said, if that doesn't work, might as well cast Fire too. Well, we're good. We got out. Please don't crash this time.
You did.
Good. I guess it doesn't crash, it just soft locks, and I have to manually unsoft lock it. How do you feel about Alt F4 being referred to as the manual soft unlock? Good job, Chrono. You were useful. Yeah, if I don't finish these vortices, then I'm just gonna not finish them on stream, because even if the vortices themselves aren't that good, there is content that I'm looking forward to at the end of them. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and try over here. Is there anywhere to climb down from here, or is it just that? This is back here. Why? Alright, so I've checked these two. I believe I've checked that one as well. And I have no choice but to go down now. Man, this kind of sucks. This is awful. Why? Where am I going? Like, actually, hold on. I've never seen this place before. Leave. Run away, party. Because this is the only path, right? And I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I can't... Man, it was doing so good. Chrono Trigger was doing so good. And then it had a teleport puzzle. Not even a teleport puzzle, literally just a slide. Just out of frustration, I'm gonna fire two of these guys again. I do not mean to grind on this specific batch of enemies, but I don't really think I have a choice anymore. That being said, instead of Magus, I'm gonna bring Marl into the party. Even though I lose out on fire, I'm just like... I want sustain. And you might save Robo for that, and while you'd be right... I don't know. Have I gone here yet? I feel like I have. Yep. Is there anywhere else I can go? Just if Chrono go ahead and one-shot that thing. Marl and Robo together, pick off this thing, and by that I mean have Chrono finish it off. Haste is such a nice status. We learned Lifeline again. I say again because initially we learned that after the Lavos fight. Oh, I can just go down here. Never mind, I guess. I'm stupid. That's always fun to see. I particularly want to fight that. It'll lightning too. Marl has no use of text now. We're going to use laser spin as well. Oh, never mind. I guess status immunity prevented that Omnilock, didn't it? That being said, I still think we're gonna just physically attack it. Turns out Shadow Magic heals them. I guess that checks out. What notably doesn't heal them is Chrono critting, however. You know, we're gonna fight this thing anyway. Bonk.
Bonky bonk.
Oh, its attack increased. That's a sign. Does hitting it with lightning do anything? I'm gonna cast Cure Wind when Chrono decides it's their turn. How do I get up there? If I interact with this speed capsule, not bad at all. Alright, now that I'm here, there was a strength capsule, and on the other side there seems to be another capsule, which I'm assuming will be magic. Alright. With those collected, let's just move on. And where am I going now? There was a chest over here, I think. Yep, and this contains Athenian water. While technically not bad, we also do have 2 characters with resurrection abilities. I want to take this Chaos Mage down as quickly as I can. That was rather quick, I'll give it that. Man, I'm just mad now. I could have had this place be so much shorter, but I instead was confused by the premise of one of the things it offered me. I suppose these things happen from time to time. Here we find an elixir, not bad at all. And if we keep going this way, what's over here for us? More encounters. In particular against 2 snow beasts, it seems. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Megavolt, see if that can just chunk them quickly. Alright, Chrono and Robo do their funny thing together.
Oop.
Not bad.
Just
I need
yeeted
Cure
my-
Wind to go off.
Just yeeted my cat on accident. Whoops.
As you do.
If she sit on my lap, I wouldn't go shift, and then I just launched her.
Hmm. I'm just gonna cast Cure.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Please don't finish. Alright, I think we're set. Electrocute. And have Chrono miss, apparently. There we go, much better. Alright everyone, we did it. Marl, Robo, and Chrono all leveled up from that. We're gonna heal beam. This is new. Another save point. Go ahead and use another shelter at that, I think. This looks fine. I feel like that was another exit we just passed.
I feel someone calling me. I have to go.
Alright, so Marl is indeed guaranteed for this fight. That being said, as for the rest of who we're going to bring along, I think having Chrono and Robo in the party will help as well. Huh, we find ourselves in Guardia.
This is not possible. I am seeing Marl twice. Who are you? Are you...
Me? Whoever it is, they're hostile. It'll laser spin, I think. Haste everyone up. Icefall. So that just seems to be Ice 2, and Robo is dead. Not a great sign. Also, physical attacks just straight up don't seem to hit this.
Physical attacks.
I already hasted Chrono, I think. And by that, I mean his default is haste. This is a mistake. Can I at least hit it with lightning? Not if that happens, that's for sure. I was not prepared for this, was I? That being said, neither was my leg, apparently, because it is, not doing well. I'm just gonna let this end, I think, because, I don't think I can do anything against this. Yeah, we're gonna resume. And our party, instead, we're gonna bring Luca along instead of Chrono, I think. Because physical attacks don't seem to be working. So we're gonna heal. Cast haste on the party, with Marl hasting herself first. Luca's gonna use Flare, just right away, I think. Not bad at all. Haste Robo because of his healing. Once again, have Luca cast Flare. Heal Beam again. Haste Luca this time. Once again, cast Heal Beam.
Damn it, this is
Flare.
bed. Worst bros, I cannot get underneath my bed.
Unfortunate.
Okay, I can. They called I looked my mattress up, but I ain't doing that.
Understandable. We're gonna use Cure Wind, because Robo is not doing that right now. Luca is once more gonna Flare. Oof. Oof. This is unfortunate timing. Oh, Luca's still alive. We're good, never mind. That being said, she's going to use a mid-ether on herself, because I could use a bit more MP to keep casting Flare. Rude. We're gonna have Robo just keep casting whatever. Flare. And this looks like as good a time as any for Cure Wind. And Robo might actually go down before that happens. Got a Napalm. She's healing fast now. We're gonna Rise Robo. And Luca's gonna die in the process. There's my Athenian water. Bring Marl back. Heal Beam. Arise. And when Luca gets back up, I think we're just going to use High Ether and keep flaring. That being said, it might be more troublesome to keep Robo alive than he's actually worth in this fight, so we're just gonna... this is not a good sign. Item... Elixir. We're gonna go with an elixir, not a... that. Now with her max mana... This Marl keeps healing. This is problematic to say the least. Flare. Alright, I know exactly what to do. We resume. Equipment. Robo, we're gonna give him the, or was it? Blue plate. And... Marl is going to get the blue vest. Wherever that is. Where is that right now? Red, black, white, ruby. Who has the blue vest right now? No one. It's just gone. Odd. That can't be the case, can it? Platinum, red, black, white, luminous, mist, zoic, red, black, white, ruby, golden. Huh. Never mind. I guess we're not getting the blue vest on her. Either way, party. We're gonna bring Luca in again. And I think this is the play. So once again, we're gonna haste Marl for healing purposes. Have Luca spam Flare. And Robo, do I have anything else that does shadow damage on him? No. That being said, he will probably just be spamming Heal Beam to keep Marl alive, specifically. Tech, haste on Luca. And now with Luca hasted, time to start spamming Flare. And Robo actually has Megaton Bomb that I suppose the Proximity Bomb he can do. Never mind, he's not close enough to do that. How does Electrocute fare? Not super well, but it's doing something. Electrocute, Flare, and she's gonna cure herself, I think. Probably could have brought, like, Magus along for Fire 2. Doesn't matter. Alright, Marl's main responsibility is now keeping, specifically Luca alive, because Robo can be healed by the enemy's magic attacks now. Alright, Electrocute again. Luca's out of MP, so we're gonna have Marl use an elixir on her. Surely I have to be close to the end now, right? That's rude. Combo, Arise, Electrocute. Heal Beam. Item. I'm just gonna use a Turbo Ether, I think. Not bother with the high Ether. Alright. There's Flare. Marl's gonna haste Luca again. And Robo's just gonna switch back to heal beaming full time. Maybe not full time. Close enough, however. Never mind, we did it. Nifty. Luca leveled up. Marl's latent powers awakened. Speed, accuracy, and stamina improved. Alright, that makes sense. And I would assume the other dimensional vortexes are much of the same. That being said, I will not be covering them on stream, as I think that's a pretty good taste of them for what's to come, and I would encourage everyone at home to go ahead and do them themselves, because while the Vortex itself wasn't that fun, the boss fight was neat, I suppose. And the increased stats are appreciated. And again, I do believe this is leading up to something very important once I complete all of them. So yeah, overall, Chrono Trigger, I would say, pretty fantastic game when you're accounting for the original game itself. Some questionable content post-game, but I think that's just kind of happens when you update something and bring it into a new age. Sometimes design philosophies differ a bit. But that being said, I don't really think it's all that bad. Yeah, I think that'll be the end of Chrono Trigger on this channel. Mostly because we did succeed in saving the world. Thank you all for watching. Wait, what?
I said success.
Indeed. Success indeed. Well, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being here. And come back on Wednesday for some Super Mario 64, Friday for some Jump King New Babe Plus, and Saturday for something that I have not decided yet. Either way, thank you all for watching. And do my co-commentators have anything to say? And by that, I mean, does my co-commentator have anything to say to the people at home?
Play the game the man told you to play. It's good, he says.
Indeed, would highly recommend.
Says the man who never played it.
Well, with that, I bid you all